Hi, I'm Sherry Damaris. Welcome to Macro Magic. Today I have with me a very nice friend, Jenny Diehl, who is the founder and creator of Curate. And Curate makes homemade cosmetics, soaps, detergents, all these wonderful products. She is Zooming live with us from Durango, Colorado. Welcome, Jenny.
Hey Sherry, thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming. I'm so excited to hear about how you create these wonderful products. We met on the Holistic Holiday at Sea cruise, and I was so amazed about how clean and natural they are. And they're just like, I use the soaps all the time. They're just really, really, chemical free, paraben free, which is so great. So you're going to show us a little bit about how you create those soaps?
Yeah. Well, thank you again for having me. And we are really dedicated to making the cleanest products on the planet. So we, like you said, we don't use any chemicals. We don't use anything that's going to harm you. So they're all just ingredients from nature, ingredients from the earth, and we really pride ourselves on that. So today, as you can see, I have some of my soaps here. This is kind of the core of when I started making Curate products. I learned how to make soap, kind of like how Grandma used to make soap way back when. So this is this is true bar soap. And what I mean by that is that it is made with something called lye. And so I'm going to kind of talk you through that process of how we do that. And so sometimes people will ask me why we use lye, because it is a caustic substance, and so we'll go through that. But today I wanted to kind of show you how we make one of our most popular products, which is our calendula soap.
I have to just say this, like I've used so many different kinds of soaps before because I usually test out products for the Holistic Holiday at Sea cruise and, work for the natural food companies. And your soap is the best soap I've ever used. It just makes you feel really clean, but yet you could tell that it doesn't have a lot of chemicals and additives in it, which is nice.
Thank you. Well, I really appreciate you saying that. It means so much to me to have that feedback because we put so much time and energy and love into our products. It took me over 4 years to develop my product line. And so it's really important to me to bring the best and cleanest products. And these soaps, what's so great about them is versus like something that may be called like a beauty bar, where they don't use lye or they don't make it traditionally, is that they don't last as long. So true bar soap made with lye will last a good amount of time.
Yeah, that's another nice quality I like about it. It lasts so long.
Yeah, it's made that way. We let it cure for 4 to 6 weeks, depending on which soap it is. And so that the water then gets out of the soap and it makes it a harder soap, and that's what kind of helps it last longer. So our calendula soap, like I was talking about, is one of our most popular soaps. Calendula is so healing. It's also got some anti-radiation properties to it. It's just an overall beautiful herb flower. It's in the sunflower family, and so it just has so many healing properties in it. And it's one of our most popular soaps. And so what we do when we make the soap is we will, depending on the recipe, we'll have all of our oils, butters, and any other things that we put in that particular soap. And what we do is we will melt those down. So in this particular soap, it has a lot of components, which was one thing that makes it so wonderful. It has coconut oil. It has organic grapeseed oil. And I'll just have a side note here. We are USDA certified organic. So all of our ingredients, if we can get them organic, we will. some things such as like baking soda or something like that, which obviously we don't even use in the soap, we cannot get organic. So everything that we have is organic if we can get it that way. This is sweet almond oil, and this is
nice.
organic olive oil, which actually is infused with the calendula flowers.
Nice.
So that just adds another
Wow.
level of that healing component that's already infused into the olive oil. And then we have cocoa butter, which smells so amazing. It does kind of smell like chocolate. And then we have shea butter, and then we have beeswax.
Yeah, you had sent me a special box of everything chocolate, the chocolate lip gloss, the chocolate.
Yeah. Yes.
So that was a really fun gift to give away.
Yeah, we have packages that we kind of put together, and what you got was the box of chocolates, which is 4 chocolate products, and then a rose toner. So what do you need with chocolate? A rose. And so
cute.
we put some packages together, which is great for gift giving, or just blessing yourself with something fun.
And
so
what's
we have a
amazing,
package as well with all of our lab.
It just blows my mind that the soap lasts so long, and it's so cleansing, and it doesn't have any chemicals or any additives or any weird sort of refined oils in it.
Exactly.
Which I'm amazed, because most commercial brands, you can actually they just dry your skin out, and you can feel that there are a lot of chemicals in them.
Exactly, and a lot of that just comes down to the bottom dollar, because it's about making money for companies, and of course we all are making a living and making need to make money, but on a large scale they will water things down or use super cheap ingredients to have more of that profit margin. And the other thing I'll point out is, even in some natural products, which you kind of have to watch out for, because there's something called greenwashing out there, which isn't always they might look like they're natural or green, but they really aren't.
And they're polluting our water, our rivers, and our streams too, because I know that you do laundry detergent, and
exactly.
So many of them with the colorings and the dyes and the chemicals are going right into our streams and rivers, which isn't too good for the environment.
Exactly. And you have to know what you're washing down, even with your toothpaste, or with your hand soap, or with your laundry soap. Like, all of that is exactly what you're saying, Sherry, is going into our water stream. It's killing aquatic life, is going into the environment, not to mention going into our own bodies. And as we probably all remember from 3rd grade, our skin is our largest organ.
Yes.
So while it's super important, and you and I see eye to eye on what we should be putting in our bodies, our skin is our largest organ, and everything we put on it, we're absorbing into our bloodstream. Think about those medications that they give you that are transdermal. Why do you think that is? Because it goes directly into your bloodstream super fast. So everything we're putting on our bodies is going directly into our bloodstream. And so are we giving it, good things, or are we giving it bad things?
Yeah, and naturally, when you change your diet, when watching the show, and learning about macrobiotics, you want to use these products because you can feel or smell the difference between a chemical product and a naturally organic product. So
for sure, I think it's the next step, Sherry. That's a big part of why I went on the cruise, is because people on the cruise that we were on, and your audience, are it's really important, what we're eating, and we're learning about that, or that's our lifestyle, or what we're putting in our bodies. And so the next logical step is to think, what are we putting on our bodies?
Yes.
So we can't be eating clean and all of that. I mean, we can be, but then you might be able to still be putting chemicals on your body. So it's just the next step is, once we're there, we need to be thinking about what's going on in our largest organ, and that's where we come into the picture.
It's so great. Tell us a little bit more about the soaps. I know you do other types other than the calendula.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
chocolate is one.
we do a great, we do a variety. I'm kind of like, it's hard for me to choose. I love all of them, which is why I have so many. We recently just came out with our really fun Liberty soaps. So we have a Liberty Lather, which is a citronella soap, which is really fun. It's great. It's a great smell. It's very kind of patriotic, and it smells great. It's got that citronella, which we know is great for keeping those bugs away.
So you can use it camping.
For some people right now, seeing as how it's the middle of July.
Yeah, so you can use it outdoors, Jen, and it will keep the bugs away?
What's that?
You can use it while you're camping and it will keep the bugs away? For
sure, yes, for sure. And, we have a bug spray as well, which has a mix of citronella and some other oils. So if you're using this, going camping, and the bug spray, then you should be pretty all set for camping.
Better than putting all those chemicals on you. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And you can feel good. I mean, it's like you're talking about camping, and where we live, there's a lot of camping going on in these areas, and lots of water, streams and rivers. And so I just think about when people are washing themselves. Even around here, sometimes this sounds silly, but I like to go to some of our streams and wash my hair. And I will wash it with the shampoo bar, and I can feel good about what's going into the water supply.
That is so awesome. You have a shampoo bar. Oh my gosh, that's so great.
Yeah, we have a couple of shampoo bars, which is really nice. They're really easy. They lather up, just like shampoo. You just lather it up, and put it in the hair. And then what a lot of people really love about these two is that they're not plastic bottles, so it's a zero waste product, and they are super easy to travel with as well. And so the shampoo bars just make a great way to travel.
And so easy. You don't have to put it all in those little bottles to carry it everywhere. Just bring the bar. Well, Jen, we're going to break for a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to talk more about your products, more about the soaps, and how can people reach you and order some of these beautiful items that you've created.
Sounds great.
Maybe a musician? A veterinarian? Maybe an equestrian? A mommy? Well, why not be all these things and more? Consider joining me, Dr. V, with friends and colleagues as we explore a wide range of topics together. V is for variety, here on RVN TV.
Number 7. Number 8.
9 regular. Oh, wait. 13 giant. The usual?
Of course. Number 1.
Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Today's show is sponsored by Dr. Jacqueline. Take charge of your life personally, financially, and professionally. Visit drjacqueline.com to book an appointment today.
I want you to feel loved. I want you to feel appreciated. I want you to be happy. I want you to feel joyful, looking forward to going to the post office and picking up that package that just screams Curate all over and making you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. A lot of times we see immediate results in people. We have personal care products such as our soap bars, body butter, lip balm, salves, toothpaste. We have some household cleaning such as laundry soap, dishwasher soap. And we have something great called an everything spray. You can literally spray everything, even yourself. Here where we make Curate in Durango, Colorado, we are in the beautiful Animas Valley. And you just can't help but feel love all around you. And that's what we want to give to our customers. We want them to feel completely surrounded by love, not only when they receive our products, but when they use our products and share those products with their friends and family.
Welcome back. I'm Sherry Damaris. I'm here with Jenny Diehl. We're streaming live from Durango, Colorado, where she's showing us how she makes her wonderful products from Curate. Welcome back, Jenny.
Thank you so much, Sherry.
And we just saw your commercial, which was awesome, because I know it's all about love and caring for people. And when you order the boxes, which I did, it comes with all this writing on the outside about, you know, not forgetting how wonderful a person you are and all these great messages. So it's very clever and creative what you've designed. So I have to tip my hat off to you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's all about spreading the love.
Exactly. So you're going to show us more about soap?
Yeah, so we make several batches of soap at a time, meaning maybe, 60, 70 bars at a time. And so we make them in big pots. So I would melt all my oils and butters down and put them, in a pot like this. And then the next step is getting the lye ready. So whenever we use lye, we're always using protective gear on our eyes and our hands because it is a caustic substance before it's mixed with soap. And I just want to tell your audience real quick how beautiful a process this is, because you melt down the oils and butters or your fat, and then you make the lye solution and you mix it with the liquid. We usually use purified water. But for example, in our mocha bean soap, we'll use organic coffee. But typically you're using water. And you want to be really cautious when using it. So like I said, we always wear protective gear. You always want to respect the lye. The lye is super powerful. And this beautiful thing called saponification happens when you mix the oils with the lye. And essentially, it's chemistry. So these two things react together, and they come together, and they actually make a brand new product. So you no longer have oils by themselves or have lye, but you have a bar of soap. So once these come together, and then what we'll do is we'll put them in our molds. So our molds look like this. And so you put the soap in here, and after a day or so, you can pop it out, and then you cut the soap. And so we have a soap cutter where it makes all of our soap bars pretty much the same size. We are human, so it's not all always perfect, but makes it typically about 5.5 ounces. And then like I said before, we let it cure, meaning we let it sit out so that the water evaporates out of the bar of soap. And after about 4, 5, or 6 weeks, depending on which soap it is, the soap is now ready to be used. And so to me, it's just a beautiful process of bringing the oils together with the lye and making one beautiful product, which is the soap.
Yeah, I like it too that you don't really put a lot of wrapping around it, again, because especially with plastics being so heavily used throughout the world and polluting the oceans, it's just a simple wrapper around the soap, and it's cute how it's packaged.
Thank you. Well, we try to put a lot of effort and thought into our branding. Everything about our branding means something to us and is something important to us, even the color. So, and then we try to use minimal plastics. There are a few things that I at this point can't find an alternative to, like a lip balm tube is plastic, but pretty much everything else is reusable. People that are here in Durango, we refill their products. And then those that we ship to, we can ship concentrates of things as well, and they can refill their bottles.
In bulk. Yeah, that's
they can
really
just
nice.
reuse their bottles or their jars because they're glass, and they can reuse them for something else. So it is important to us to certainly have minimal waste.
Yeah, and you have so many products. I just want to tell our viewers, we have some photos of all your products. I mean, it's just not soaps. It's a whole array of, different deodorants and sunscreen and lip balm and a nice perfume, roll-on perfume.
Yeah, well, we kind of have four lines, we call them, for the home, for the bath, for the body, and for your oral care. So we kind of, put things in those categories. So we have the gamut. We have over 70 SKUs, and we recently just added, a few weeks ago, we just added some medicinal herbal blends that we're selling. So these are loose leaf tea blends, and they have lots of healing properties. So that's actually a new line that we've just started.
So you just started a tea line? Wow. And the laundry soap was really wonderful. And I've also used the stain remover, which is great on clothes.
Yeah, and the laundry soap and the dishwasher soap are very concentrated. A lot of our products are. So that bag, I have it up here, but the bag that you're seeing the picture is 64 loads of laundry. So you just use a tablespoon. It's very concentrated. And again, when you think about what you're washing down, your pipes, this is very environmentally friendly detergent, which we actually, now that I say detergent, I just want to clarify, we actually don't make detergents, we make soaps. So detergents, by their definition, are man-made chemicals. So ours are actually soap and not detergent.
Wow. So it's not chemical at all. And it's very good for viewers who have sensitive skins, are chemically, challenged. They can't be in environments where heavily chemicalized products are. These products are great. Jen, how can viewers find your products? And are you in local stores? Are you distributing through any retail outlets, or is it all online where they order it?
Sure. Well, if you're local to Durango or Southwest Colorado, we are here. This is where our workshop is, and we are in a few local stores in Durango. Most of our products are shipped. So you can find us on curateforlife.com. We're also on Instagram, Love Curate. Same with Facebook, Love Curate. So we ship all over the world. We ship to Australia, the UK, Canada. So we do have the ability to ship worldwide. And if you're ever in Southwest Colorado, call me up and you can come see the workshop.
Oh, we'd love that. We like to bring our crew out there and spend the day.
For sure.
And
it'd be fun.
Also, can people order in bulk? Like, say they want to order large quantities of soaps or detergents. Are you equipped to do that?
Yeah, for sure. If somebody has a request for, a large amount, just contact us directly. There's a contact form on the website, or you can email me directly, Jenny, Jenny, @curateforlife.com, or you can call us and we can get you both pricing if you would like to order in large bulk. We have been selling hand sanitizer in large bulk.
Oh.
We sell our soap bars in large bulk.
It's probably the healthiest hand sanitizer made, right?
What's that?
I said it's probably one of the most healthiest hand sanitizers made.
We think so. We think so. There are a lot of chemicals in those hand sanitizers out there, so it's something that I would just warn people with, that now that everybody is kind of on this heightened awareness of washing your hands and sanitizing, that you want to make sure that those products that you're washing with and sanitizing with are clean, because a lot of them are very
they're making them stronger and stronger, because of the fear of the pandemic. How did you get
great feedback with our hand sanitizer, so it's something we're really proud of.
And your aromatherapy sticks are really nice. I mean, there's so many different products. The hand liquid clear soap is really nice.
Yeah, we've got like a facial 3-step facial package if somebody's looking to kind of change their facial routine. It's actually the calendula bar soap, it's the rose toner, and the youth serum. That's our 3-step facial program. So we've been offering that, which has gotten some great feedback. And we do the deodorants, we do all oral care, we have toothpaste and tooth powder. We also have bamboo toothbrushes that we sell along with that as well.
Oh, wow.
So we've got a little bit of everything, and we're coming out with new products. We just added a body rub to our product line. It's orange vanilla. And I just wanted to touch on real quick, Sherry, you mentioned people being sensitive to chemicals. We do offer several unscented products as well. So we have unscented laundry soap, unscented lip balm, unscented soap, shampoo bar, and most of the time when people have those sensitivities, it is to chemically based fragrances, which we don't use any of those, because anything that's a fragrance, like on your ingredient list, is usually thousands of chemicals, in a concoction together. So we only use organic essential oils to have any fragrance. So that's less of a problem for people, but we do have, we certainly do have unscented products for those that are very sensitive.
It's such a gift that you've done all this. How did you ever get started?
Thank you. Well, it goes back to really my mom, and the connection with her was she passed away when she was 59 from early onset Alzheimer's. That was back in 2007. And I took care of her at the end of her life, and she was 66 pounds when she died. It was just an awful experience. So after her death, of course, it left a huge void in my life, and I just couldn't stop thinking about how that happened to her and why that happened to her, and I needed to find out why. And so that led me on a journey of finding holistic medicine and natural healing, and learning about the correlation between toxins and chemicals and disease, and namely aluminum and Alzheimer's, which there's over 1,500 studies that show that connection.
Especially
so
with
when
deodorants.
I learned that, it changed everything for me, and that's what led me into holistic medicine and changing how we ate. And then, like I talked about earlier, just naturally the next step of being, what am I putting on my body? And so when I couldn't find those products that met my standards, because my standards became very high at that point, I started making my own products. And that was probably 7 years ago now. And now we're seeing the fruits of that labor.
You're doing so well, Jenny. It's such great stuff. All right, so we have to wrap things up, but I wanted to thank you for visiting us today, and I want to encourage our viewers to try some of your products. They're not overly expensive. You can order them on the website, and I'm sure you're going to fall in love with them because they're just so clean for the environment, clean for your body, and so enjoyable to use. So thank you for all your hard work. And do you want to just share with us your website again before we close?
Sure. So it's www.curateforlife, CURATEFORLIFE, all one word, .com, curateforlife.com.
Thank you so much, Jenny, and we'll make sure to try. Every time I use my soap, I'll think of you. But thanks for all. And join us next time for our next episode of Macro Magic. See you next time.